This is the news updates on AFRICUNIA TV, reaching here in Lagos, Nigeria, the nation's commercial capital. My name is Deborah. A news update today will begin from Sudan, where uncertainty is back on the streets of Sudan's capital, Khartoum, in the aftermath of Monday's military coup. Many residents erected barricades as the army continued to patrol the streets, chasing demonstrators. 3 prominent pro-democracy activists were detained overnight by security forces, and many fear the prospect of military rule. And more updates from Sudan. Global leaders have condemned the detention of high-ranking Sudanese officials in what appears to be a coup attempt, as a senior military official, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, dissolved the government and called for a state of emergency across the country. U.S. Deputy Representative to the UN, Richard Miles, has condemned the military coup in Sudan, stating it puts U.S. assistance at risk. I will now head to South Africa, where bird flu is ravaging South Africa's endangered Cape cormorants, killing as much as 5% of the world's remaining population. A conservation group said about 500 are dying every day from avian influenza, but not all beaches are monitored and some corpses may have washed out to the sea. And all the way to Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo's Constitutional Court swore in an electoral commission chief amid controversy over his nomination. Denis Kadima takes over as president of the Independent National Electoral Commission. Together with his newly sworn-in team, Kadima has the task of organizing the next election by 2023. And moving on in Nigeria, the Senate Committee on Local and Foreign Debt has turned down President Muhammadu Buhari's loan request for sustainable urban and rural water supply, sanitation and hygiene under the Ministry of Water Resources. This came 24 hours after the Ministry of Health appeared before the panel to seek approval for $200 million for procurement of mosquito nets and malaria medicines. And still in Nigeria, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has launched a statewide mass vaccination campaign against COVID-19 pandemic in the state to mitigate the potential damage that the further spread of the virus may cause. The campaign, which targets 4 million residents of the state for full vaccination before the end of the year, was spurred by the need for Lagos State government to achieve herd immunity against the global pandemic and in furtherance of the quest to eliminate opportunities for COVID-19 to spread in Lagos communities. And we move to the foreign scene, where Iran talked with 6 world powers aimed at reviving the 2015 nuclear deal will resume by the end of November. Its top nuclear negotiator said on Wednesday, as Western concerns over the Islamic Republic's nuclear advances grow. But the talks have been on hold since the election of Iran's hardline president Ibrahim Raisi in June, which is expected to take a tough approach if the talk resume in Vienna. And COVID-19 update from China. A few border cities in northeastern China started to tighten COVID-19 measures, restricting travel and limiting gatherings in the public spaces. And some declared a pre-war mode of vigilance and monitoring as China combats an outbreak hitting mainly the north. China reported 23 locally transmitted symptomatic cases for Wednesday. Official data showed on Thursday, down from 50 a day earlier, bringing the total number to 270 since October 17, when the current outbreak began. And on the sports scene, Koeman has been sacked as head of coach of Barcelona after 14 months in charge. After weeks of speculations, Koeman's final game was the 1-0 defeat by Rayo Vallecano in La Liga on Wednesday night, their 4th defeat in 6 games in all competitions. And finally, Leicester midfielder Wilfred Ndidi is expected to boost Super Eagles squad ahead of Nigeria's Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifiers against Liberia and Cape Verde. The Super Eagles are scheduled to face Liberia's Lone Star in their adopted home of Morocco on November 11th, and then host the Cape Verde on November 14th. Liberia will play their home game in Morocco following CAF's decision to maintain the ban on the Samuel Kenyon Doe Sports Stadium, as the facility still does not fully meet the set stadium minimum requirements. And that's all we can take on News Update today. To catch up with our news and programs, follow all our social media platforms displaying on your screen, and also visit our website on www.africunia.tv. Once again, I'm Deborah. See you tomorrow.